Hi guys. Recently Barebones released some of these new products and I wanted to actually touch on them because I haven't for a while and I actually didn't get these when they first came out. So I got them recently and I wanted to talk about them. The first set of 3 picks here are the Wishbones. These are very, very thin shanked, about maybe 1.7 to 1.8-ish millimeter at this the shank here. And they are made, all 3, the short, medium and deep hook, are made for very, very tight and thin keyways. Things like the Dom RN or the Dom Plura or the Lockwood Gen 6 restricted keyways. They're all very tight and need very good picks for them. Now, something that is often misconstrued is that you need thin picks. Whilst it is true that some locks physically, with their warding, will not permit a thicker pick like these, which are made of 23,000 steel, there are also, equally as such, locks that, with this 15 thousandths pick, you will not be able to fit it into. Now, why is that? Because if we compare the shanks here, this one is way thicker than this one here. And so that means that this pick will not fit. Even more so in the case of the 3 bones. It's some real chunky shank, and this will simply not fit. Whereas these, even though they are 23 thousandths of an inch thick, will fit. And will actually give you better feedback because of their thickness, and will be able to help you pick the lock much more easily. In similar profiles to these, we have these 2 sets of hooks. Now, why am I separating them? Well, I'm separating them because on the website, you can buy them in either separate sets or together. And they're separated again because of their shank size. You'll see that on the bottom, there is a shorter taper of about 0.5-ish millimeters here compared to here of thickness. And that is because these, just like the Wishbones, are made for, these 2 at the very least, are made for slightly more restricted keyways and have this design with a sort of pointy tip and a little bit of a recess cut out here on the pick. Now, these are also in 23 thousandths. Here is a sort of medium to deep hook. It's quite rounded. Quite a fan of that. Again, the same can be said of here, where there is a sort of shorter, medium, and a deeper hook. And specifically for this medium hook, I find that this represents the Peterson gem style pick a lot better than the standard Barebones medium hook, because I feel like Barebones' normal medium hook is maybe a little short. It has maybe, hold on, let me bring my finger around the other side. It cuts it off at about here, which I feel like is a bit too short when you need, a few tenths of a millimeter more in terms of material. So I'm quite a fan of that. I've been playing with these, all 8 of these, and I have actually been using them more than I would think. Recently, I received some Medicos, and I wanted to open them with these, and I found myself coming back quite often to this and this, these two picks, or maybe it was this, one of these, and you'll see, obviously, quite solid shanks, and most importantly, either a pointed tip or a rounded tip. And so I got them all open in a night, and I thought, well, they obviously work. They are nice picks. I also opened a buy luck with these. What else? I opened a few restricted keyways with these. In general, I picked what I am weaker at with some of these, and it felt quite nice. Again, didn't have to reach for many profiles when this fit in nearly all of them. And so this is normally where I would end, but when I received my package, it came in this in this case. This is the Bones casket. It's his new case because the old sort of faux leather roll had some flashing issues, and somehow the handle material managed to sort of soak onto the roll and would get stuck, and it would be very tight. The vinyl somehow managed to sort of grip onto the picks. And so he released this, and imagine my surprise when I have only paid, let's get this up, I've only paid, as you can see, for the resin handled Wishbone, Gembone, one of each. Imagine my surprise when I get the handleless versions of both of them in a case. I didn't order a case. I didn't order these. And I thought, well, that's very generous of Bones. And I wanted to be generous too. So in the comments, if you would like not only to come home with this casket and these two sets of unopened picks, you'll also come home with a keyed Medico biaxial, which has a pretty decent bidding, I'd say, and the standard biaxial keyway, which is extremely pickable with these picks. Then, well, yeah, just go into the comment section, say that you'd like to be in contention, and in 2 weeks, that is to say the 1st of March, I will make a follow-up video. I will be, I'll announce the winner. They have 48 hours to get to me on Reddit or Discord or wherever you find me, on the streets, and this will be theirs. So I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day. Thank you for watching, and good luck.